everybody, I'm Natasha Collins and I'm the founder of NC Real Estate's Members Club. In this short seminar, I'm going to be talking to you about how you can find the perfect property for your property portfolio in 5 minutes. Okay, so step 1 is to get your simple draft analysis up. And to start with, it's going to look a little bit like this because we haven't yet got the property price or the rent per calendar month. So now what we're going to do is we are going to be going and having a look for that perfect property. And perfect property, well, it depends on what your net profit per month is and your ideal net profit per month. I'm aiming for anything over £300 to £500 net profit per month. So, first of all, get up Rightmove, and in this particular instance I am looking for properties in Liverpool City Centre. So we click on Liverpool City Centre for sale, minimum of 2 bedrooms, up to £150,000. That's my search requirements here. So then what I do is I click Find Properties, then I click Filters, and I don't actually want retirement homes or shared ownership. Then what I do is I get the map up like this and I leave it there. Then what I do is I open up Rightmove in a second tab, and again I type in Liverpool City Centre, and this time I click to rent. And I know that in order to get around about this yield, I'm going to be wanting a price range of the rental income at least £900 per calendar month. So then I also click Find Properties, and then I open up the map as well. So what this is doing is we are then looking at properties for sale, so what's available and around the rents that we can get in that area. And I always start by looking at rents. So as you can see, that to get the higher rents, we are going to be looking at probably houses of multiple occupation, so anything over 2 beds. We can see here a 3-bedroom apartment, you're getting £1,625 per calendar month. That is because they're splitting each of the 3 bedrooms into different rooms that can be rented out by separate people. Here you've got a 6-bedroom detached house, and again, look, you can definitely see that this is aimed at students. Here we've got 2 bedrooms apartments for £900 per calendar month, and we've also got £1,000 per calendar month. So we can start getting a really good overview of exactly what the rental income that we can be expecting to achieve in this area is. And we also know that actually, rather than renting out our property on a whole basis, so renting out the whole of the property, actually landlords seem to be able to charge more rent by splitting up each of their properties into rooms. So we've got that idea going. Okay, here we go again. We've got a 2-bedroom apartment, city centre, for £995 per calendar month. Right, so we now know what it is that we are aiming for. Come back here to the properties for sale, and we're looking for anything up to about £150,000. Anything cheaper than that would be ideal. So then what I'm doing is I'm having a look just around. You know, we know in this area that we can split properties up into 2 bedrooms and rent them out separately for roughly £450 to £500 per bedroom. Now we also need to realise that included within that is probably going to be all bills and utilities, so we do need to make an exception for that in our analysis. But if you think that actually we can now get these different apartments for around about 140,000, we've got 130,000 here, we've got 100,000 here, and we have got £150,000 in this area. And then if we're having a look over here as well, we've got 128,950. Now, look, you can see that there is quite a lot on the market at the moment in our price range. And we know that on average, a 2-bedroom flat for sale actually looks like we could get something for around £125,000 to £130,000. So what we then do is we come back here and we type in £130,000. This then calculates our deposit, the deposit needed and the amount that we need to borrow. It then calculates the monthly interest payments at £446.88. That is at an interest rate of 5.5%. Then what we can see down here is it will calculate the cost to buy the property, and that includes your stamp duty, land tax, your deposit, your legal fees, which I always estimate at about £1,500, your mortgage cost. This is slightly high at £700. Probably will be cheaper than that, but that's worst case scenario. We've then got the refurbishment fee of £2,000. Again, you can change that if you want to. We've got the arrangement fee of £1,950. That's for your mortgage, but you could also add that onto the amount that you borrow. We've got the survey fee of £370, which gives you a total amount that it's going to cost you to purchase this property at around £43,000. Then what you need to do is you need to write in the rent per calendar month. So we know that roughly we want to be getting around £900 per calendar month. What this doesn't take into account at the moment is service charge, which I would estimate at around about 10% of the monthly rent, and it doesn't take into account ground rent either, which is maximum £100 per year, but that's quite steep. Then what you can see down here is that our net profit per month is £219.79. Well, actually, chances are that we're not going to be agreeing a mortgage with monthly interest payments of 5.5%. This is just what the banks want to take into account to make sure that you can cover the cost of your mortgage. So you need to make sure that it works at 5.5%. But then if we change this to what we're actually able to get at the moment, 3%, we can see that our monthly profit, our net profit per month, is £422.92, and that's fantastic. That was around what I was aiming for, and I was able to find that quite easily. So I now know that I could go back onto this sales page for Rightmove, and I can think, actually, you know what? Here we go, we've got a 2-bedroom apartment for sale at £129,950. If I can split those 2 bedrooms up and I can let them individually to 2 different individuals at around £450 per calendar month, then I am going to make quite a good profit. So that is exactly how I would spend 5 minutes finding the perfect property. And again, you can do this in any location that you choose, and you can add any different variables that you like into this spreadsheet. This is purely just for demonstration purposes only. If you want a copy of this, I'm going to put the link below where you can sign up for my Insiders Circle, and I will send this through to you as part of the introduction email sentence. And then from there, you will be involved in my weekly newsletter, and you'll be able to get all of the goodness that I offer. So I hope that this video has been really useful for you. Yes, you can find your perfect property within 5 minutes of searching. All you've got to do is make sure that you're comparing rental figures with sales figures, popping them in this spreadsheet and just doing a quick deal analysis. And from there, you'll be able to find that property that really works for you. If you would like to join my free Insider Circle to get all of my news and updates from NC Real Estate straight to your inbox, then all you've got to do is head on over to www.ncrealestate.co.uk. Once you're over here, simply type your name into the bar at the top and click subscribe. I will then immediately send you through your free property portfolio expansion success formula, and you will also get the simple deal analysis that I went through in this video. Once you're there, check out all of the other services that I provide, including our awesome members club for landlords and property investors. It's designed to make sure that you upscale your property portfolio and hit your goals time after time. Okay, there we go. It is as simple as that. If you have loved this video, then don't forget to click like and subscribe to this YouTube channel to make sure that you are getting my updates every single week I publish a new video. Thank you for watching. I cannot wait to see you again soon.